twisting, turning. That's a penalty, is it? No, he's still going. Oh, how about that? How about that?
Two friends, two minds, and one love for Arsenal Football Club. You are now listening to the Caught in Two Minds podcast.
Meanwhile, Shelly weaves his way through. What a start this has been.
Yo,
What's up, man?
what's going on? Is my mic and
Oh,
shit?
man. I mean, just want to go and curl up in my bed and just, take a nap.
Right, a little Sunday afternoon nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, real bunk. I mean, I
Just-
don't,
I mean, it went from the first half feeling like, they're battling and let's just really not trying to do anything anyway. So, we've been there before. A lot of the Wenger years seem to be like that. Teams are just like, we'll sit back. We're just going to sit back and wait.
No, yeah, totally. And you don't really expect that from a Brendan Rodgers side. They like to play football and get after it. But if you think about it from his point of view, it was a smart thing to do if you couldn't get 90 minutes out of Vardy.
Yeah.
I
mean,
tuck it in, keep it tight, and credit to us, I guess, as far as we did create a lot of chances in the first half, but
yeah. I mean, hey, it's a trip because of how much I've been actually professing my love for my boy Wenger and things like that lately. But I also call like those flubs in the last third, I call those Wengers. That's like throwback to the Wenger days where we had a ton of players that got inside the last third and then they can't, they just can't get it.
Yeah, late. Those last few Wenger years, it was a lot of that. Just couldn't quite finish or get the right pass or one touch too many on the dribble.
Yeah.
But
Ox makes an incredible run and then kicks it into the 21st row.
Right, Trevino. But back to this game, it's real strange. Like when, I've never seen. I know what happens, but I've never seen like a center back become the main focal point of the attacking offense,
like the pivot man. Go through David.
Who knew? I mentioned that earlier, in the podcast, a few podcasts back, but who knew?
I know
he was the playmaker extraordinaire who's gonna lump the ball over the top and find a run. I'm making fun of the tactics employed, but I mean he did do a bad job. when he went out, we were kind of screwed. But it's just weird because from being an Arsenal supporter, you really don't see shit like that,
I
where
know.
we just kind of pass it around, lollygagging sideways and back. We get it to Luis, and he lumps one over the top to Saka. You know what I mean? It's just, man. Let me stop.
Gabriel and Saka started finding a little rhythm at one point. He kept trying to kind of lump one up over the top to him. Saka was getting to him, but once again, last third, things just weren't working out for us. Let's talk about some Leno, dude.
He made that way too easy.
I mean, that's even the goal, but I'm just in general, the feeling that you're going to have with Leno in goal is shaky, man. It's shaky. It's just, he makes me nervous. Like, I don't know, hey, when you come great running 40 yards out to cut off a potential counterattack, great. But when you're that far out, clear the ball. Clear it. You can't act like it's that hard to just clear the ball, dude. Right. Like, you're trying to make some kind of a cute pass also.
Right.
Like, just clear it. You're 40 yards out of goal right now.
Right. That almost cost us early,
Yeah.
Madison. Yeah. I think Gabriel got back to cover it, but just the point, especially after what happened midweek against, in the Europa League, you miskicked it and they scored a goal off it. This situation, you're way out. You've gotten to the ball, which was good. You used your athletic ability. You got to the ball. Now just kick it. I got you. Yeah. On the goal, Jamie Vardy scores a goal. I think he ran out. He pulled an Almunia. He ran out halfway, stopped. Then he went back, but he didn't get back far enough. I just think he made that goal way too easy for Vardy. It was a wide open net damn near. And in that situation, I don't think it should have been.
I'm gonna ask you one more time about that play. Is there anything else about that play that you noticed that maybe was out of place, or you like?
Mustafi was nowhere near in sight, and
not for me, dog. Not for me.
What
was Xhaka, dude?
Oh, he got beat.
It's not because he doesn't love his game and he doesn't try everything he can. He's not capable.
He's slow, yeah.
At times he's not capable. And like I said a couple weeks ago, there's going to be 2 or 3, maybe 4 times a game,
right,
that his lack of athletic ability is going to hurt you. And, God forbid, I hope Gabriel can make up for it or somebody else can cover his ass. Well, he got caught today.
That would have been if he could have even got close to the guy. I forget his name, that little Turkish dude they brought in late who made the pass to Vardy. But if he could have even got close enough, he couldn't even get close enough to foul the guy.
To even just make a lashing foul in the box. He couldn't even do it in the box and just be like, fuck it.
Right.
Like,
The guy, I mean, it was a great pass. It was a great pass to spring that guy. But if you go back and watch that, Leno pulls a classic Almunia. He runs out, stops, goes back, and by the time he tries to go back, the cross is already coming, and it's just like a wide open net on a diving header. Like anyway, people are gonna say I'm being too hard on him, but he made that goal way too easy for Vardy, who always scores against Arsenal, and he doesn't need any favors. Weird game. We lose 1-0. And the whole time you're just thinking like, man, they're gonna put in Vardy and he's gonna score.
I mean, like when I didn't see him starting, I was thinking like, I wonder if he's really like out. Right. And they were like, well, if he's on the bench, I'm sure he can give him something. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Actually, see, I mean, while we're talking tactics and stuff, like, and I see a lot of people, we're just going to have a nice, honest day and stuff. Like, to me, Arteta got it wrong today a little bit. And, but one of the things is, if Vardy may be coming off the bench, it kind of lets you know how probably Leicester's going to come at you.
Right. That's true. That's true.
If they're going to come at you like that, you got to put a precedence on. We have to at least get 1 in the net because Vardy's worth 1. He's worth 1, especially against Arsenal. He might be 2 if you give him enough time.
Always scores against us.
Always.
And he's just a headache for defenders. You're absolutely right about that. Now, is the lineup midweek, did he rest the right players? Did he, maybe Reece gets a game or, a little bit of squad rotation midweek against a team we should have really just handled. Yeah. We made it tougher than what it was, but, it looked like the team was very, very tired today. Laka, let me, hold on. Hold on. I almost forgot, dude. Lacazette, I mean, is the spazziest non-striker holding, center mid, he wants to be a center midfielder. the ridiculous tackles at the wrong. I mean, he always gives up just ridiculous fouls. He's never in the right place when you need him. He missed a chance. I'm done with Laka, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm done with him. I don't know what you do with that type of player. I don't know what kind of striker he is. I mean, but man, he can put in a tackle and he could foul. He can get a yellow card, boy, can he? I mean, dude. That's all he does. Bad challenges, bad fouls. When he does get an anyway, he scored goals.
I mean,
I get it. He scored goals this year and all that, but
you don't give him enough credit for as many times that he's on the ground twice as many times because he also gets knocked down,
right. He
tripped, tumbled over.
Right.
Like
he can't even foul right,
dude. It's so constant. Like he's like Tony Parker of the Premier League. He's constantly on the ground.
He can't even foul right. He's like his challenges are so mistimed. He always kind of hurts himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're never going to be able to do anything with
affirmations from the game. Yes, I think Laka has to be one of our subs off the bench, play European nights and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I'm getting real panicky, dude. I'm telling you. I know Pepe didn't start.
Yeah, he's done.
The body language tells me I ain't got no time for you, dude. If you can make this decision about Ozil, then we're gonna have to make the decision about him. And I think we can actually get rid of him and get some money right now with him.
I said 8 games. You give him 8 games last week. Nah. So if that's the case, I got 6 more.
He's missing the plot, man. He just misses the plot.
More. I can't do 6 more like that. I can't.
Like Pepe, you were clearly brought in today because we lacked some oomph. We needed some push. We needed creativity. And it's just like you just played with it over there and tried to flick past people and make perfect passes. And
I don't know if that's tactics or what, but it doesn't look like we got anything going forward. I don't even know how to put my finger on it. I don't think we have the players we need to pass the ball on the ground and try to break a team down through the middle. Maybe I've never seen anything like it. We're lumping the ball over the top with David Luiz for the whole first half. And like you said, a first half where Vardy's not playing, and that's the time to really get after him. Even on the press, we didn't press hard. And that goes back to midweek.
There's clearly a gear shift in Arsenal, man, when they play. Like at some point you will see them they click it on and they're charging hard now. Now they're really trying.
Right.
I'd imagine maybe some of that is Arteta saying, okay, let's not push too hard. But I don't really think Arteta's like that. I think he wants them to continue to kind of push hard, and they don't.
I don't know. Today was the day. I've been a backer of Arteta. I haven't really tripped off anything, but today was the day where I was like, wow, that's how we're gonna attack a team. When we need 3 points, especially if we're gonna try to compete, this is how we're gonna do it. Really,
right?
This is how we're gonna do it. Now, if it is the players, that's even on him too. You gotta get them high.
One difference that I just noticed, when I'm looking at us today, we had a lackluster performance and we didn't score a goal, and but we still had possession and we took shots and blah blah blah.
Half-ass shots.
And when you watch yesterday's game with Chelsea and Man U, 0-0 draw, right?
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it.
No, it was not.
Every player on the pitch from the starting whistle was hustling their ass off, dude. Everybody's there's no lag time in the game, and let's pull it up and let's relax. Havertz is taking runs at him. Timo Werner acts like this is the last thing that he has left on planet Earth to do is score goals against anybody. They play with an intensity and an urgency that Arsenal seems to turn on and turn off.
Right. It just looked like the tactics coming into the game today. But you're absolutely right. That Man U Chelsea game, there was some end-to-end moments on that from both teams. And in this game, there was nothing. We didn't try to get them on the counter. They couldn't get us on the counter. I'm telling you, man, we passed the ball sideways and back, got it to Luiz, and he just lumped it over the top. What about the back to Aubameyang? It looked like he was like sick, not even because he took medicine and shit, but just the way he was moving around out there,
Yeah, and he didn't comb his hair and shit.
Right. He got an S curl.
It looked half relaxed.
Right. But no, he didn't pick it out and spruce it up or nothing. He just went kind of halfway dry with it. But I feel you on that. So, but all in all, he's not getting enough chances. Like, we're not creating enough for him. And even when he does get it, he's still kind of, too cool for school. Yeah. And, like you said, the intensity is not there. So anyway, I am going to say I'm nervous about Aubameyang. I'm going to say that right now. I'm nervous because the last few games, I know he scored midweek, but in the Premiership, I
mean, the Premiership has a way of swallowing you up, man. If you don't keep your rhythm going and stuff. And I mean, I really do feel like, I guess it is time. Like we said, Laka needs to come out, and it is time, man. Like, Aubameyang needs to go up top in the middle and let him get some games, and let's see if we can create some. I mean,
who's going to create? Who's going to create for him?
Well,
what I'm saying. So
what the difference is, though, is that if he's up top and he's making runs, it stretches the defense in a way that maybe it does open up some creativity possibilities. Right. People being able to run some interior lanes and things like that.
Right. Laka is so busy playing defensive midfielder that he's not up there making those runs.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, he's so busy running around trying to find somebody.
He's got such a long run to get back into the offense now.
He blows his wad too by halftime. That was tired. He running around there, his mouth's open and shit, looking for somebody to hack. He's the biggest hack I've ever seen in my life. But no, yeah, you're absolutely right. But I just don't know who. We got Bellerin, who every now and again you're like, oh wow, shit, go, yeah, do something, go, baby.
I'm like, oh cool, he might do something,
right? And then you got Luis. He's picking passes like he's fucking Tom Brady, just lopped him over the top. And then we got Saka, but through the middle of the pitch, there's nobody. Ceballos had a quiet game. He usually able to pick that pass every now and then, but as far as a consistent flow. Yeah. Getting Aubameyang
positioned a little weird to me today. Like, they had him like way out, like on the sideline a little bit, but they giving room for the Partey to roam. Like they letting him just like kind of control the middle, and I didn't have any complaints, man. He looked great to me. There was times when I watched his footwork, and I'm like, that's a real smooth guy to be an enforcer too. Like,
right. He read the game. He read the game well, made some good passes. I mean, I don't understand why, you go with, who else do we have though? You go with Xhaka and him. I was happy when I saw the lineup. I thought Ceballos would be pushed up a little higher, maybe.
I thought he might have been playing like kind of that front role.
Right. But I didn't see him up there. And it just looked like we weren't really even trying to break him down through the middle of the pitch. So
yeah.
We're way out on the perimeter right now, and it's not a good watch. Yeah. Especially if you're just not, we're used to seeing attacking football and shit like that. We just really aren't getting it now. It's kind of What about the called off goal? What are your thoughts? The offsides?
I mean, it's just like, it's one of them things like, oh, obviously he interfered with the goalie. But I got this question about that. If he's allowed to stand there before the ball's taken, and he didn't move, he didn't go off of his spot at all. He stayed right where he was.
Right.
And Schmeichel actually jumped off of the line. He went for the ball to the near post thinking it was going near, and it never did. Like,
right.
I don't really know how Xhaka interfered with him necessarily, but I also got that question. If I'm allowed to stand here before the guy takes the ball, And I'm just standing here.
As soon as he kicks it, it's offsides, right?
I mean, what do you want me to do? Is just like just start running somewhere? Like, I don't know. Like,
here's the thing. If Xhaka isn't there, does the keeper get it?
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So how's it interference?
Yeah. And I mean, it did look like, oh, maybe that would be the case, but then you look at it when they showed that angle from behind. Michael didn't jump into Xhaka or something. He jumped away from him. He jumped the other way. Like
if Xhaka wasn't there, he still would have never got the ball.
Yeah.
Jeez, look at me coughing. I sound like Joe Biden and shit. Woo. Anyway.
I mean, what else? There's nothing else to say about this game, man. It's whatever. Like,
yeah, it was a brutal game. Let me see what I got. I got nothing.
You got in the vault, man.
I was gonna see if we had some post match, but I guess we're too quick to the draw. What else? We talked about the non-goal offsides on Xhaka. That wasn't it. Who would you give your man of the match to in a game like this?
Probably Gabriel.
He had some loose passes, but his defending.
I mean, almost kind of because he was kind of forced to just like, kind of cover a back area. I don't know, or
say it.
Tierney, or not even Tierney, maybe Bellerin. I don't know.
Bellerin, he did some good things. That's the point. That's what kind of game it was.
Yeah.
Nothing really sticks out. It's typical Arsenal. Everybody lost or dropped points, and we don't take advantage of it.
I mean, the real question,
except for Liverpool, they didn't.
I mean, we have what we have on our roster. So the real question all the fans got to come with is, answer is, who do you think the right three in the middle of the pitch are to make us our most solid? Solid when I say defensively and creative. Like, we need some creativity out of them, and we also need to make sure that we're defensively sound. So who is that three? We
got nobody. It's gonna be a long year.
Like I said, our roster's our roster. We got to pick somebody. Year. Who is it?
It's going to be
the best three in there.
Then you would have to say who played today. Willock. I think Reece should get. Reece should get a shot.
Can Maitland Niles can't play there because he's just too fast and he needs to play out wide.
Maitland Niles, he might be able to play there. He's
a little undisciplined sometimes. He does bug me sometimes, but
if you got Partey back there,
if Partey's back there and people are making runs and Maitland Niles makes that occasional run, it seems dangerous to me.
We should put Laka back there.
Laka should play holding midfield.
We should put Laka back there, so he can make some challenges. He loves it. He's never seen a tackle he didn't like. He loves it, dude. Yeah, and the worst part about it is he's awful at challenging people. You know how they say strike, that's a striker's challenge?
Yeah. When I saw him knock down his third person in the first 10 minutes, right. I heard your voice. I was like, watch how much he just knocks everybody down and shit. Like,
he's a mess.
He's an awful tackler.
He's a mess, dude. By the 50th minute, he looked like me out there, wheezing and shit, asthma, just tired, sore, all beat up. Laka's a trip.
Yeah, dude.
He's a trip. We're garbage. How all the optimism I had, all that shit I was talking, we're garbage. Seriously, that question you just asked me, what midfield do we have that can create something? Make a few passes through the middle.
All I'm telling you, man, is it ain't Xhaka.
No, it's not. It's not.
We do have other guys, so I just say, let's start seeing them, man. I want to see Partey and two other guys all the time.
Yeah, you're right. We might as well just start trying.
Show me Partey with Reece Nelson and Willock.
I know Reece is somewhere sitting around like, this fool y'all paid $90 million for? Really? I can't get no time over this fool.
You know, he's like, man, hey, we can run liners. I'll run 2 liners to Xhaka's 1.
Yeah, I was talking about Pepe.
Oh man, dude.
Pepe is just whoo. Between him and Laka, it's like, whoa. You know, you think about our front 3 and how good it could be, but man, it's dog shit. It's dog shit right now. And there's no hope in sight. No hope in sight.
I mean,
especially if we're going to play like, if this is the tactics he's going to roll out.
I mean, I think the irony of the whole thing is like in light of the whole Mesut Ozil thing. I mean, your stance with Ozil, according to what you're telling the public, needs to be probably the same stance that you have with Pepe, right? That would be consistent. We're talking about a person worth a lot of money that doesn't give you production, and that's why you're not playing him.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, Pepe, I think we need to not go through another saga like we're going through now with Ozil, and just go ahead in the next chance you get, offload him, and even if we take a $20 million hit or a $30 million hit, take your $40 million you can get for him and get and move on and move on.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about the guy, man. He is not cutting it. He is not cutting it.
And it does look like, you know, like
he came out on the bench, he was smiling and shit. It's like, what are you smiling for, dude? Get in the game.
Why is your jersey 3 sizes big? Why?
He'll do something incredible next week, and I'll be like, that. You see that fool's left foot, man? Pepe's sick.
You know, watching him try to work into space and get himself open, though, like, I mean, it's so often that he taps a ball that doesn't quite get by somebody, or if it does get by somebody, all they got to do is just give him a little hip check, and he's gone. Like, he can't get to the ball because, you know, he's like, what is he, like 107? Like 110?
Who, Pepe?
Yeah. He's tiny.
No, is he? To you?
No, you know what? I don't even know if he's 6 feet, but he is skinny, dude. I'm telling you, don't let that jersey fool you.
I'd have to check him out. No, but yeah, dude, Jorginho 2.0. You know, the dribble. Oh wow, look at him go! Look at the moves. Yeah, you know, one touch too many, or you know, the wrong decision.
Yeah.
There's no hope in sight. I'm not optimistic. There's no way if we continue to play like this, we'll get top 4 or even a sniff of top 4. So we might as well put all our eggs in the Europa League basket. We're not going to win that either. We need bodies. We need a creative midfielder. It's ironic, you know, the irony. We have no creativity on going forward, none, and we have one of the most creative passers of the ball in this generation of football.
I can't stand the people that are just like
on the bench.
Like, don't forget his performances were just lackluster. Listen, okay, while everybody wants to call for honesty, let's be honest, okay? There were games when everybody screamed and shouted like he doesn't look like he's in it, he's not hustling, blah, blah, blah. Don't act like that's every game. There were other games when he was chip-shotting guys off the ground for 2 goals in a game, or getting an assist in a goal, right. Or sometimes it's not even the assist. It's just the swing pass to the open guy that opens everything up. Like,
pass before the assist.
I mean, acting like he gave us nothing is a joke. That's a joke, you know?
Oh, yeah, totally. No,
and I hate the fact that I keep talking about it because it's inevitable. Yeah, I mean, he's gone, dude. He's not coming back. He's not coming back.
Yeah, there's and I don't know why I didn't feel this. I don't know why I was so optimistic, but it's a cloud. It's a dark cloud. We got that situation going. Arteta's just trying to find the ropes, and he's trying to, show us power or get that respect for the way he's handling Ozil. I just think it's all just it's not looking good.
Yeah.
I'm one of those skies falling type brothers. You know what I mean? The sky's falling. We're done. We got nothing. David Luiz is hurt. We got nothing.
Yeah.
He made so many passes over the top. That fool hurt his thigh and shit. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saka, he looked tired. He looked knackered. Maybe you don't play him midweek. He's just a child. Especially if you're gonna, he doesn't know to be like, man, I'm sore, I should stop playing. He's just gonna keep playing.
Yeah.
If you ask him, he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's just a child. He looked tired today.
You can play Aubameyang all the time because he only goes in third gear.
Right.
Wait.
Right.
Did he say that out loud? I mean,
he's too cool for school sometimes. Just little loose pass here, little loose pass there. Didn't quite get there, but it was
I'm gonna leave you with my two true fears. You said one.
Okay.
I am a little worried about Aubameyang. About and everything surrounding him, where he plays, how he produces. Like, can we even get him the ball? Blah blah blah.
Can we? He's not. He can't get the ball to score.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, go ahead.
But the second thing is, I just don't want to see Arteta start going down the Mourinho road.
Tuck it in, park the bus.
Yeah, let's park the bus a little bit. Let's be staunch with the media about your tactics and the way you are. Don't dare question me, kind of thing. A little stuck in his way. I just don't want him to go down that road. He's too young and too fresh to coaching to be a bitter old man yet. I got you.
No, I got you. I think the Tribby thing is like he's getting mentored by Pep, and we can't create a damn goal. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing going for it. But man, we do keep it tight. As far as our defense, we do look solid. But we can't create anything, and that's weird.
It's weird because, like you said, Luis and Gabriel are like our most effective passers,
right?
With the exception of maybe Saka, But
Saka he'd been kicked. He got his ankle rolled up on. He's tired, and there was one stretch of the game where he got a ball and just flicked a beautiful little, lofted triangle pass to Tyranny. You know what I mean? It was just perfectly weighted. Tyranny ran up on it just to, put a smile on my face.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I love Saka. He was real tired today,
Yep. He looked tired.
Rotation.
Looked very tired.
The lineup he picked on Thursday could have been different. You could have gave Reese a run out. You could have gave Maitland-Niles a run out. Saliba, somebody. You got to, freshen up the squad because that's part of the reason why we lost today. Lack of intensity, and that could have been because we were tired. And we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, and Mustafi. Sorry, Mustafi.
Mustafi came out there, and I was kind of happy, but he's still shaky as fuck.
What the hell, man?
Shaky.
Hey,
I mean, the pass he kicked.
He's a mess. He's a mess.
But check it out. Just to sum it up with Mustafi, I think Gabriel passed him the ball, and he chested down or whatever, and Bellerin is off to the right, and he just kicked it out of bounds. And Bellerin just looks at him. Like all you have to do is just get it here, dude. Why are you kicking it so hard?
Yeah, little Bellerin, he almost cussed him out. He looked at him and was like, "Come on, man."
Yeah, that fool Fofana for Leicester. Every time they said his name, I wanted to be like Fofana. Man. No more singing.
Bada bada bing bang.
That's it though. I think we'll end it on that note.
That's it, dude. Appreciate it, everybody, and
hey, we appreciate it, everybody.
But
check this out. We played Dundalk.
Oh.
We played Dundalk on the 29th.
Let's see. What's that? Finland?
I have no idea, and I'm not even gonna try to figure it out. But yeah, we played Dundalk. Hopefully he'll do a little squad rotation. You know, we might get to see Reese play, or Maitland-Niles, or the young keeper.
Yes.
If you give the what's his name, Gunnarsson or whatever his name is, if you give him an opportunity to play, he will take Leno's job. I guarantee.
Runarsson. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
He will take his job. Because you know how I know? Because Emmy took his shit, and Emmy never got time. You know?
Dude, please don't say his name no more, man.
Oh, you can't talk about him because
Emmy.
So yeah, and then of course we play, Man U. Perfect timing,
I know, right?
They always come when we're,
just
down and ain't shit jumping off.
They got guys ready to just run up our backs.
And that'll be on Sunday too. Hopefully we don't play at fucking 3:00 in the afternoon again next week. I mean, jeez.
I mean,
sitting around waiting on a game.
I wasn't joking. I'm ready to take a nap, y'all. That's it, man.
I had to cut away from the Cowboy game, which was good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me get to this Raider game.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it. Thursday, Dundalk. Sunday, Man U. Hopefully we get this shit together. Hopefully he rotates the squad. Other than that, bad day at the office. The boys look tired.
Let's figure it out. We got
the boys look tired,
to do, y'all.
The boys look tired and they need a rest.
Yep.
And on that note, peace.
Twisting, turning. That's a penalty, is it? No, he's still going. Oh, how about that? How about that?
Thank you for tuning in to Caught in Two Minds. Please head on over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and review. All feedback is much appreciated. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at CITM Podcasts, at Guna Rush, and at eMarshall Comedy. The music of this podcast is brought to you by Statics. If you like what you hear, please head on over to staticsmusic.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Statics Music. That's STATX Music. Peace.